Hey guys, Happy New Year! I hope you all had an amazing holiday season and you got to spend some quality, relaxing time with your friends and your family. I know I sure did. I had such a nice break. It was so nice to be off work and I'm feeling rejuvenated and excited for 2016. I am so excited to be filming this video. This is my 2015 beauty favorites. So this is like the ultimate favorites. These are all of my favorite products from last year. I have a couple things, I have one or two things from like each product category, so I'm going to talk about them in the order that we would put them on our face. So as you're watching this video, if you think of something that was your favorite, please let me know down below. I would love to hear what you guys loved last year and what you're still loving. So let's jump into it and let's start with primers. The Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer and the Makeup Forever Step 1 Hydrating Primer are the two that I have absolutely been loving in this past year. They just add so much moisture to your skin that it almost is like using a second moisturizer before you go on a foundation. I highly recommend both of these, especially if you have dry skin. But yes, these are amazing. 2015 was really the year I became like a believer in primers and really saw the value and how it would help your foundation last. So both of these are amazing. Picking a foundation that stood out for me last year was not hard at all. I have two that came to mind, one from the drugstore, one more high-end. The Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation and the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Luminous Natural Glow Foundation are both amazing. These were kind of my go-to if I had an event or something more special to go to. They give your skin just this beautiful, flawless coverage while still allowing your skin to look like skin, which is what I love in a foundation. They both have that like hydrating quality to it, which I absolutely love and my skin also loves. And I have found that anytime I have these foundations on, I get compliments on my skin and not on my foundation, like on my skin. People saying your skin looks so beautiful or, you know, you look like you're glowing, and it's because of these guys. So if you have a few extra dollars to spend, I would recommend the Smashbox one. If you're on a budget, I would recommend the CoverGirl one, but they are both amazing. I am in the shade 1.2 in the Smashbox one and the CoverGirl one 825 Buff Beige. I used the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Coverage Concealer, that one, all year long and loved it. I still love that concealer. But then this one from Bare Minerals, the Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer, came into my life and this has taken #1 spot in my concealer heart. I absolutely love this concealer. It just has the most like lightweight finish to it while still offering a lot of coverage. It just brightens that under eye area so perfectly and I absolutely love it. The only downfall to this concealer is the shade range is limited. So I think that's a big reason why I love this concealer so much, because I feel like it is my perfect shade. So if you are struggling to find your shade in the Bare Minerals one, I would recommend checking out Urban Decay because it is also great. I also wanted to mention the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Corrector. I think this concealer is absolutely amazing. It is my favorite from the drugstore, and if you are on a budget, I would highly recommend this one. So this is in the shade Light. It's so good. The Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder in Translucent is a product that gets talked about a ton on YouTube, and it is for good reason. This setting powder is so amazing, you guys, for the area underneath your eye. It is just the most beautiful, soft, like, I don't want to use the word finely milled because it is such like a cliche word to use in the YouTube world, but it really is. It is just such a soft powder and it just sets that area like nothing else. It is worth every penny. I love it. One of the girls at the Nordstrom counter actually told me that this is not meant for your under eye area. It's actually meant to be like dusted all over your face, which I actually do like that use for it as well. But yeah, try it out. Like, you know, try it. Okay. As far as actually setting the rest of my face, I like the Smashbox Photo Filter Powder Foundation so much. I absolutely love this powder. It adds a little bit of coverage, but without looking cakey. So you can see that it is well loved for me. I like to take kind of a domed brush and just press it into my skin if I'm needing some more coverage. And if I'm just kind of wanting like a setting of foundation, I use a big fluffy brush. So this, along with the Smashbox foundation is just like an unbeatable combination. I was in a couple weddings this summer, and I used this combination, and just, it was awesome. It is awesome. Worth the money, guys. Worth it, okay? Where are we at? My bronzer favorite would probably surprise you. I only have one, and it is from the brand called Essence. This is their Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. This says it is for darker skin, which, I mean, it works for me, but you can see that it is very well loved, and this is actually my second one that I bought this year. I just have found that this has been my go-to for everyday bronzing. If I'm not going to be contouring, if I'm just going to work, if I'm just going out to do errands, this is the one I reach for. I find that it is more on the warmer side, but for myself, I'm so fair that I actually do need a bronzer to actually be a little bit more orange, because if it's too gray, I just end up looking dirty. So I would highly recommend checking this out. This is the shade O2 Sunny. You can get it at Shoppers Drug Mart in Canada, but seriously, this was my most used bronzer. And I was even surprised as I was going through my products. I was like, I have to talk about that. It is my favorite. There were a lot of blushes that came out this year from various brands, but I would have to say that my favorite for the year would be the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Powder Blush. I have 3 shades in, and I just love all of them. I have Quickie, Indecent, and Obsessed, and these have just kind of been my go-to. I love the packaging. There was a lot of like hype surrounding them, and I was really glad that they lived up to it, and they're really good quality. They last a long time, and I love them. I just think they are awesome little blushes. They're compact, and yeah, I'll show you them quickly. This is a beautiful hot pink fuchsia. This is Quickie. This is Obsessed, which almost has like a lilac tone to it, which I loved in the summertime. And then Indecent is this kind of tangerine nude shade, which I also really, really like for everyday wear. So these blushes are great. They really are. And other blushes I wanted to talk about are the Milani powder blushes, and these are the ones that have like the rose imprinted into them. I was using these for like the entire first half of the year. These are such amazing high quality blushes, and let alone the price, like they are very affordable, but they are just really, really nice blushes. I have Tea Rose and Coral Cove. There's one more that's actually more of like a nudie skin tone type shade that I want to get my hands on, but yeah, these are just beautiful. I highly recommend them. My favorite highlighter from the year is from Becca, and it is the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop palette. This came out a couple months ago, and it has the actual shade Champagne Pop, Pearl, and then this one is in Blushed Copper. I've been using this more so as an eyeshadow, this Blushed Copper one, but these highlighters are absolutely beautiful. Combining the two of these together has just been my perfect shade. It is just beautiful, and the quality, Becca highlighters cannot be beat, and this is no longer available, I believe. I think it was like a holiday limited edition thing, but you can still get Champagne Pop, which is just, it comes individually. So that highlighter, it just, magic. My favorite eyeshadow palette of the year has been the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I got this for Christmas last year, or around Christmas time last year, and it has just been my go-to ever since. I have used it so consistently, and I just find that the colors in here are so blendable and easy to work with, and I always talk about this palette on my channel because I absolutely love it. I have a tutorial that I recently posted. I'll have it linked down below if you want to see it in action, but I just think that this is the best all-around palette for everyday use, and you can also create some more dramatic looks with it as well, so I highly, highly recommend it. Another eyeshadow favorite of the year is ColourPop eyeshadows. I have just absolutely fallen in love with this brand over the past year. I just think that the company is so cool and their products are so unique and innovative, and I just absolutely love the formulation of these eyeshadows and found myself using them a ton this year. Some of my favorites that I want to point out, this is Lovely. It is just a beautiful rose gold shade. I have been loving Desert, which is, what is this? It's a satin finish, but it is just like a really warm terracotta brown. Been loving that one. What else is in here? Oh, this one, Amaze. This is just a beautiful coppery rose gold shade. But yeah, ColourPop, such a cool company. Highly recommend it. Definitely a favorite of 2015. And their blushes and highlighters are also a favorite. I use them a ton. But, you know, you gotta draw the line, guys, somewhere. I could not make a Best of Beauty 2015 for myself without including the Tarte Showstopper palette. This has just been such a go-to for me over the past, when did I get this? In like the springtime, probably in like April or something. I have used this anytime I have gone traveling. It comes with me. It is just such a versatile palette. I love the shades in here. The blush is beautiful. It has a bronzer. I do have a full review video on it. If you'd like to see it, I will link that one as well, just because, you know, this palette deserves a lot of attention. Oh, and interesting fact, my review of this palette was my most viewed video of 2015. So just a little information there for you. My favorite brow product of 2015 would have to be the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brow Mousse. I use this one most consistently. This is not a new product for me in 2015. I've had this for a couple of years. It comes with this brush. It doesn't dry out over the years, and I've actually had this exact one for probably almost a year now. And it says that it expires after 12 months, so we're just gonna keep using it though. But yeah, absolutely love this product. It is the perfect consistency in my opinion, and I highly recommend it. Another brow product that I've also fallen in love with this year is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. Mine is in the shade Brunette. The reason why I love this product is that it is 100% a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, which is another product that I love, but this is about half the price, just as good quality. It has a spoolie on the end, so if you are just more of like a low maintenance type of person, I would recommend a brow pencil. Just makes filling your eyebrows super easy, and whether you want to like really, you know, a little bit more definition in your brows, this will work. Also, I'm not speaking properly, it will work whether you want to define your brows like and pronounce them, or if you just want to do like a few little like filled in strokes to define them slightly. So this product is awesome, and so is this. Just depends on your preference, but I like both. I like to switch it up. My favorite eyeliner of the year has to be the tattoo liner from Kat Von D. I actually brought out mine in the brown shade, Mad Max Brown, to share with you guys because I absolutely love this brown eyeliner. I also have the black one, but this brown one is super unique and my favorite. The Trooper liner from Kat Von D cannot be beat. I used to think that it was comparable to the Stila one, but I will say that I do like this one more. The point on it is so fine and like pointy that it really helps to create a wing, and it stays pointy even after you've had it for a while. So Kat Von D, so good. And I also wanted to mention that mine is worn out. The NYC liquid liner in black. This thing is like $3, you guys, and it is so black and it dries matte, and it is perfect for if you're wearing false lashes to go over the band and make sure you can't see any of the glue. It is a little bit harder to work with because it has instead of a felt tip, it actually has like a brush point, but there is like a learning curve to it. It does get easier with a little bit of experience, but I highly recommend this black eyeliner, and it's only $3, so like. Speaking of false lashes, I wanted to mention my favorite lashes of the year. They are from Kiss, and they are in the number 11. The style is number 11. And funnily enough, I only have one lash to show you. I don't know where this other one went. Like, I don't know. So I'm out other than this. So that's the thing. They're always sold out at Walmart. So if you see them, get them. I love these lashes though. They are so feathery and wispy, and they work for like casual settings where you want to wear lashes, and also for more glamorous occasions. The actual band on the lash is super flexible, so it makes them easy to work with. And the best part is you get 5 pairs for like $13 from Walmart, and I like these lashes more than some of the high-end expensive ones. So love these. They are so great. And what I love also is that I don't need to trim these. They just, for whatever reason, are the perfect length for my eyes. So that makes it really convenient. I have 2 favorite lip products from the year. The first is a lipstick from MAC. It is in the shade Peach Blossom. And the other favorite is the Urban Decay lipstick in the shade Native. Native is a little bit more pink, and Peach Blossom is, guess what guys? A little bit more peach. But these are kind of like my go-to everyday colors. This Urban Decay one is a little bit more pigmented. There's a little bit more color payoff. So I have liked this one for like when I've been in a wedding party or if I'm going to some sort of event. And then this one is nice because it's kind of sheer. So these are both amazing lip products. Don't get me wrong, I love like fun, bright colors. But if I'm just thinking about what were my favorites all year long, it would be these two. This brush from Tarte Cosmetics has been my favorite brush find of the year. I find that this is exactly what I was looking for as far as a bronzer brush, because I want something that can get into this area of my cheek without making it that super like stripey, harsh line. So it is super soft. Like this is just the softest brush. I love that it has like this paddle handle on it, and this has just become like an everyday favorite for me. This is still available, but like totally a favorite of mine from 2015. So guys, I had to mention it. I also felt the desire to mention this eyelash curler from Tarte. I have not come across a better eyelash curler, and this is expensive as far as eyelash curlers are concerned, but this lasts such a long time. And the reason this eyelash curler is so much better than like a Revlon one or just one from the drugstore is that the actual legs of it open up farther, so you get a little bit more, you know, clamping action. So if you are looking for a great eyelash curler and you're willing to invest, I think like $25, I want to say, highly recommend them. This was a limited edition one, but they come out with new ones all the time. And then they also have one that's just like the everyday one, but it's the exact same design. So if you need a good eyelash curler, Tarte. My last two favorites are skincare related. This is the Boscia Subaki Beauty Oil. I've mentioned this in a few videos. And then the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This is intense hydration for dry, parched skin. These two have just been like my holy grail moisturizing products. They have just saved my skin, and they feel so good on my skin. Like I absolutely love them, and I just had to mention them in this video because they are just such a consistent product for me from 2015. So those are all my favorites for the year of 2015. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave me a comment down below letting me know your favorite, or if you have any video ideas that you'd like me to do. I always love hearing from you guys. I would like to say thank you for all of your support. It means a lot to me. You guys are awesome. I love interacting with you, and I hope that you are all going to have a wonderful, safe, and healthy new year. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, today's video is a simple makeup tutorial using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. This is my favorite makeup palette. I know I've said it on my channel